Hello, thank you for checking out my video. This is a follow-up video to the one I made earlier today. What I've done is I've made some modifications to use the CGA video card that I have. Now I was figuring it had something to do with the clock on the ISA bus because the CGA card uses that. So what I've done is I had routed it from the clock over here through this LS07 down here to the click pin. And I'm just using this as a buffer. But that did not work. Now, what I've done though, you see I've pulled those two pins out. That's where they were connected. And on the back here, I've run some wires over to the chip next to it, which is an LS04. So a hex inverter. So inverting is not a problem. So it still works as a kind of as a buffer between the clock and the ISA bus there. And now the CGA card works. So I'll make that modification in the design and should work from there. So something else to note on this, I didn't talk about earlier, is there is no DMA controller on this board. I figured with my V40 project I wasn't using the DMA controller at all, so I went ahead and made this board without it. Now I've had to put some pull up and pull down resistors in the appropriate places for all the missing pins, because you have like your DAC of knowledge and your AEN pin down here that have to hold a value. Like the CGA card, if the AEN pin is high, the CGA card won't work. It has to go low for the CGA card to work. So anyway, I'll pause here and I'll give you a quick demo. Alright, so this is it booting up, and this is my BIOS, not the third-party BIOS. So it's not as sophisticated as the other one. If you heard, the speaker did function correctly. That was an issue I was having earlier today. There you go. And then it's the same hard drive. And if you see there's not that P that appeared on the third-party BIOS, that's because in my BIOS I've already set up the keyboard. So I could delete that line and remove the keyboard setup that I had to add for the other BIOS. So I haven't developed this enough to get rid of the CGA snow yet. That's something I need to work on. So anyway, thanks for checking it out.